Hi, Cancer. My fellow Cancers. I'm a Cancer sun. I am. I'm a Cancer sun. June 23rd. No cusp. Just plain old Cancer. Just like you. So let's read, baby. But technically, I'm a Gemini. I'm not on the cusp, but I'm a Gemini. But I'm actually a Cancer. If you look it up, I'm a Cancer. But if you really look it up, I'm a Gemini. So I'll explain that in the future. People are having identity crises, and I gotta help them. But anyways, if you identify as a Cancer, then let's go. This is your love reading. Okay, I've already shuffled your cards, so let's get right into it. Cancer, what is your current energy that you are in? Your current energy, Cancer. What current energy are you in? Let me see if I can tap in. Peaceful with a side of tension. Cancer. What is your current energy, Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels and guides, no lower energies. What is my Cancer's current energy? That's fucking funny. What did I say if I could tap in? I said peaceful with a side of tension. So we've got the High Priestess. I would say she's a peaceful lady, okay? In this deck, this is the Wise Woman. Very intuitive, gentle, quiet, calm, mysterious. She might be secretive, right? She's the High Priestess. She knows all, okay? She's been there, done that, been around the rodeo. She keeps her mouth shut. She just sits and looks. She knows all about everything. She's like the wise woman, right? More than what meets the eye. There's so much more than to you that meets the eye. And then we've got the Chariot. You're a wise woman. And you're taking the reins and you know where you want to go and you're driving your own life because you're a wise woman. You're not letting anyone influencing you. You may have become a little more mature with time and maybe reading for not someone necessarily older in years, but just older in life, like older because they've been through a lot in life, right? And so now, as the wise woman, who else would take the reins in your life or in your relationships, right? And that's peaceful when you are in control. However, what did I say? With a side of tension. We've got Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Jealousy and loss. In your past, there has been jealousy over something which has caused a loss. I feel like this loss is in connection with someone that you loved. I feel like there was a lot of jealousy in the relationship. I see that you experienced. That's a nasty one, jealousy. You may have acted upon your jealousy too. When you act upon your jealousy, nobody likes that. A jealous person, and it happens. Everyone's been there. Most people, they've been jealous of a partner, jealous of something that's going on, and then they show it. And that's the worst thing that you can do. Jealousy. You start fights over every little thing. Who are you with? What are you doing? Jealous of their career, jealous of their time, what they're doing, jealous of who they're with, jealous of another girl, of another man. It's the worst. That's like, but I see you've outgrown that. You have way outgrown that. Okay. Why? Because you lost someone here. You lost people in your life because of jealousy. And that's beautiful. You've become a wise high priestess. You're not jealous of shit anymore. You're busy taking the reins of your own life. This is your love rating. So I see you lost someone in the past, someone that may have caused a lot of jealousy in you. And don't get me wrong, jealousy is negative emotions like that. They're warranted sometimes. Fuck, if you're the high priestess or if you were going to become one, you know when jealousy is warranted, right? You know when someone's fucking around on you. You know when someone's lying to you. You know it, and you can't prove it. So you act like a jealous person and you say it, but you can't prove it, but you know it. And you know that they know you're right. And but you can't prove it, right? So it's a warranted feeling. So you may have just been dealing with an asshole, like a fallen angel or something, right? In the past. Let's get into your person that's on your mind. Holy Spirit, angels, and God, the person on Cancer's mind. What energy are they currently in? Person on your mind, Cancer. Well, they have a lot going on here. The person on your mind is experiencing intensity and hope, okay? They're very, very emotional. We got very emotional. We got the Ace of Cups and we got the Queen of Cups. They are, in the Queen of Cups, I would say that's you, Cancer, right? So they've got a lot of love for you. Overflowing cup of emotion, of love, of hope. Cups are emotions. For who? For the Queen of Cups. Who are you? Cancer, as a water sign. Queen of Cups. Okay? They're experiencing intense emotions towards you. Wonder if you feel the same way. Okay. What is the connecting energies between the two? Holy Spirit, what are the connecting energies between the two of these? Blind. I see here that you don't know each other yet, or you don't know this person. This person may be blind to you, and you may be blind to them. This is exactly what I'm getting. Neither of you. So you're like, well, how does this person have intense emotions and have intense feelings for a Queen of Cups, right? Because you're hopeful. You're imagining someone. You're imagining your soulmate. You guys are blind to each other, though. You don't know this person. This is a connection that's coming in for you. So the person on your mind is like, who's my soulmate? Who's out there? Well, they have a lot of love, this person that's meant for you, right? But you guys are both blind to each other. So I shouldn't even get how you feel about this. Let's see what this, I want to go kind of jump back. I want to get into this jealousy and loss, Holy Spirit. Let's get into this jealousy and this loss. Tell me the significance of these cards. Okay, this is someone that you were in a relationship with. You may have been married to. I feel you're getting really sad right now. Holy Spirit. This Cancer, this may be of someone that you were married to. They withdrawed from this connection, or they may have like, it's like marriage or like a relationship that basically was marriage, right? They withdrew themselves, their energy from this connection. And then what they did is you guys completely separated here. Absolutely, like finalized it, completely separated. Okay. And this person, I don't see no mas, okay? Let me see. Oh, shit. This is like either a clarifier that you were married. It's literally says wedding, the Hierophant. This literally is someone that you had married in your past. Or this person may have actually married somebody else after, right? This is definitely like an actual marriage, like an actual like pen and paper, like courthouse marriage, right? And there's been a withdrawal from it. First, it started from like a withdrawal, or like, what is that when you're like, yeah. But they also may have like married somebody else. Let's get a clarifier. And I know this is going into the past, but sometimes like revisiting things helps kind of like close it out. Yeah, they did. They have a new beginning with someone else. It's like exchange, like they changed you out. They married somebody else. They went on and they married somebody else. That just like completely devastated you. That's what your jealousy and loss is over. And now you're just like fucking the High Priestess, which is like a little boring, right? It's not in its own way. And you're taking the reins. But I don't see a lot of enthusiasm out of you. Like the person that's coming in towards you is like a fucking, is like a very like, let's, maybe they have to have all this like Ace of Cups and this intensity to kind of like open your heart back up. Because after you get hurt like that, what I saw, that shit's hard. Like you almost like, I'm sorry, but like no matter what, that scars you, right? Someone that you are married to, like you have a divorce. You'll heal over time, but you become wiser. And becoming wiser sometimes isn't that fun. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. When you become wise, you see everything. You're like, yeah, it's like sometimes like it's good for you. Amazing, right? But you don't get to have that passion that you used to have because you're too fucking wise. You're like, yeah, I can go overboard and get excited, but I've been around the block and I know what's around the corner, and it's not that good. Okay, so, but that's not true. Okay, that's just jadedness. So what I see here is that the person coming towards you in the future has a lot of emotions for you, and they're an intense person. Like they're intense. Like I don't know if it's like hold on, let's get some clarifiers. It's like it's gonna feel like you're getting thrown into, yes. It's the Emperor that's coming in. They're fucking intense. So this isn't like, I know I said they're like have a lot of emotions, but they're not. They have a lot of emotions, but they're a fucking alpha man. So they're not going to come out crying to you and being like disgusting. It's like they have a lot of emotions, and how they're going to like show how much emotion that they have is they're going to like your little reins that you have driving your life. They're going to fucking punch your horses off the road and like grab you and be like, no, you're a woman. Like, you're a woman. Stop acting like a fucking chariot driver. And they're gonna lead you. They're gonna say, bitch. They're gonna fucking like smack you in the ass and be like, move over. You're not driving this car. You're not taking the reins. I am. You've had enough weak little fucking pussies kissing your ass, and that's what you've been going to because you got so hurt in the past that these little minions, you're just wise and you can just, and you're sweet. And you have a good heart. You're Cancer. So it's not like you're manipulating them, but you're like, thank you. Like, it's safe. And this guy, he's going to come fucking knock your horses off the road. He doesn't care about the animals. He doesn't. He's not an animal lover. And he's going to take the reins for you because he has intense emotions. And but he's an emperor. It's going to be a fire sign. It's going to be a Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries. And I like that. And it's going to, what is it going to do for you? I like this person coming in for you. Ooh. Ah. Ooh, fuck yeah. Ooh. Mmm. Oh. Hold on, let me just get a little more. Cancer, I feel like you're trapped. You're trapped by someone that you don't really want to be in connection with. Okay, you don't feel like completely like you know what the fuck real intense passion, love. You know who the fuck you want to settle down with. You know that relationship you want to have. You're not fucking 90 years old, okay, having to settle, okay? You know exactly what you want to feel. You know how you want it to go down. Like, you are a wise woman. You know that you feel trapped right now, my friend. And guess what? This person is going to fucking reignite your passion. It's going to be fate. This person's fated for you. You've maybe been through a lot of bullshit. You may not even feel like sexual desire. You may be kind of dating someone that you're just like, ugh, like, it's like, ugh. But Cancer, this is fate, okay? And this fucker, I'm telling you, this fucking fire sign is a leader. But he's also like not a complete asshole fire sign. He's got like water in his. He might have like a Cancer moon or something like that. Okay, let's get more into this person. I like this. You're really, oh, I told you, you're like peaceful because you're the high priestess, but it's like, you got like little trap tension. Cancer. You're gonna meet this person. Whoa. Okay. That's too much. I'm not going to read half the deck for you, but I will read whatever popped up. Okay. This person may have a child. Okay. They may have a child from a previous marriage, or they just may... Hold on, let me get a clarifier. Okay, no. I don't know if they do or don't, it doesn't matter. Okay, what I see here is that they have like a very deep longing in their heart. Like they were a sensitive child growing up. This person either has a child or was like a very sensitive child growing up, okay? And he's had to put on this front of becoming this leader, but he longs for he has like intense longing. It's like he also knows what it feels like to be like in love and like feel that soulmate connection. Some people just get in relationships and they like do the motions and then they get married and they just do the motions, and it's like, you know that there's nothing there. Like you can feel it, and like not to judge other people, but it's like as the wise woman, you're just together because it's like you're from the same town and like that's what happened, like or something like that. Not to say that there's not love there, and sometimes that kind of relationship is like it's more normal. It's like there's peace, there's structure, right? But this person has like a longing for a deep, 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 deep connection. Okay. Let's get into more about this person, Cancer. Why don't we shuffle these? They're sensitive deep down, but they're like, they are. I see like, even though this person also is like successful, okay? You're not the emperor and you're not like not successful. This person's successful. So I see a fucking castle behind him and like, he's probably like very, very wealthy and like successful, and he's in a business suit. I think he's like a little bit older. He's more matured, but he seems very fucking stern. Okay. But all behind him here in his like subconscious mind is we have like intense feelings of love, and he was a sensitive child and he longs for something, but he fucking like stands like he doesn't show it. Okay. Tell me more about this person that's coming in for Cancer. Your little minions. Cancer has little minions. I don't know why. Tell me more about this person, Holy Spirit, for Cancer. I like it. Okay, so this person... Fuck, this is awesome. He came out literally as first the emperor, which is like the leader. Like that's the fucking main dude. Like you don't go up from there unless you want the old Hierophant and you want to like date the Pope or something. But wouldn't be bad, would it? But then I said, tell me about this guy, and he comes out as the King of Swords and the King of Wands. So this is fucking amazing, like who this person is. So the intellectual, the King of Swords, swords is all mental, right? So he's the king of the fucking swords. So he's the smartest little fuck out there, okay? He's got the quickest brain, the quickest wit. He's the most studied. He's good at speaking. He can communicate well. He's not like choked up and shy and like says the wrong shit. He's like to the point with his words. He can talk to anyone. He can persuade people. He can convince people. He's very good at speaking, okay? And he's the damn leader. And he's also the King of Wands. He is fun as shit. And he's fiery, and he's an artist as well. So he's got this intellectual side, but he's also the fucking king head honcho of the artist, fun, like sexual passion side as well. So he's literally everything that you could want. Okay. It's beautiful. I know. You're just like, when the fuck am I going to meet him? That's coming in. At the bottom of the deck, we have a rival, the Knight of Pentacles. 6 years in spring. Just kidding. I don't know. I'm going to tell you when we're going to meet him. 6 years from now, honey. Just keep chugging along, baby. No, it's a Knight of Pentacles. It could come in. Okay, what am I going to do? If I can look at a picture and tell you when. Okay, I will. Fucking, it's spring. Okay, so when do apples grow? When do apples bloom? I'm not an apple, like, I don't have an apple orchid or anything like orchard. I'm not a fucking farmer kind of person, okay? I've done a great job of keeping my plants alive. But whenever the fuck apples start to get ripe on a tree, that is when you're going to meet this person, okay? So look out for ripe apples. Maybe the grocery store. Maybe the farmer's market. Maybe you're going to go somewhere where there's like an apple. Like go somewhere. Apples. Just keep apples in your head. Okay, ripe apples. Ripe apples. What's his name? Just kidding. All right, Cancer, I think that's it, unless anything else wants to come out for you. Spirit's advice to you is that you're going to receive an apology. You're going to receive an apology from your past, from this like destruction, right? You're going to receive, or you want an apology. You want an apology, right? When you're alone, you want to communicate with this like person who's done this to you. It's like you're not over it. Even though it may have been a lot of time since this has happened, this past energy. I don't like going back into it because we were so excited about your new man. But Spirit's advice is like, you really want an apology from like all this chaos that's happened, this destruction that this person caused in your life and your like mental and emotional well-being. And, you know, it could come in. However, it doesn't matter if it does or it doesn't. What the best thing for you to do if you want to like truly get over something that still lingers, like even if like you know it's like if this person's remarried, like you're not gonna get like them coming back and talk like giving you closure, okay? And that's like the hardest part is when you can't get real closure. It is. But what you can do is you can sit and you can write out to help. And I know it's like, well, I just want to forget about it. That's okay too. But if you can't find a way to forget about it, you're fucking thinking about it anyways. So why don't you sit down and like you write what you would say to this person in the past who's like put you in extreme loss, right? Who's put you closed off, to like make you this hard like woman who's had to like take the reins and has minions, like, you know, because I see that all coming to an end when apples are ripe. Okay. You may have had loss in like a lot of different areas, but that's what happens with life and, you know, getting older. You lose things. Things change. They transform, they change. And I know what you want though. I know you want to feel that. You want to feel what you had with that person from the past, minus all the shit, right? You want to feel it. Maybe multiple people like that has happened. I think your last reading was like you want justice for your love life. This person that's coming in is like, yeah, you know, all good things. You have to wait for all good things. You ever feel like you're the slowest one to get something? You know? You're like, fuck, like everyone else around me has something like this or that. And like, you're like, you take the longest. It's like, not like you're a slow bloomer, but it's like, why am I taking the longest? But you always end up like being really fucking good for you. Not like necessarily like better than everyone else's, but in a sense, like the longer you wait for things, the better they are, right? Save the best for last. Okay. Cancer, that's your love rating. I may have something special in the description for you if you want to check it out. I can't be sure. So always check the descriptions. Let's see what comes through. Any extra goodness for you, Cancer. That was a long reading, but I love you, Cancer. I love Cancers. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, well, I hope you had a good one. Again, check the description, which means that you like kind of scroll down and you put like right before comments, it's like you can type in the description and then you can see like anything that I write about this, and then there'll be a link. And if there's nothing there, I'm sorry, but there may be something there. So like I'm saying, just check. It's not for certain, but there may be something there, especially if you resonated with this connection. If this connection was like spot on for you, then there may be something special there for you. Okay. Bye.